Well, welcome in everybody to Lanier Speedway for round 3 of the Virtual Racing Aotearoa Sprintcar Championship. Well, joining me in the comms box on this Thursday night, it's going to be Mr. Michael Kemp. Kempy, mate, welcome in to Lanier Speedway.
Yeah, no, it's good to be here. Bit of a delay at the airport flying over to the track today. The bastards wouldn't let me on the plane for some wanker rung up and said there was a security breach or something, but I just put one on their chin and went through the gate, and well, here we are.
And here we are, all of a sudden at Lanier Speedway, ready to go racing. And I tell you what, the timing tonight is perfect. We're underway in qualifying session. 3 minutes, guys, 2 laps to set their best time tonight to set the grid. Bit of a smaller field in the house tonight. 24 cars look like they will start the night, but nonetheless a quality field of cars, and no doubt come feature time we're going to be in for a hell of a race.
Welcome in, Xavier. And that dingbat that's trying to sell your viewers can go fuck himself.
Yeah.
Piss off your dog.
We'll ban him. He's gone. So that's one less bot in the house. But well,
see you later.
Tell you what, we'll try and get the right camera shot going here as we see Ayrton Smith qualifying underway. Hadley Boyce shoots to the top of the timing charts. Ayrton Smith, look at that, nothing between them. We stay with him for now, see if he can go better the second time round. Does not look like he does. Jack Gronwald finished his laps. Watch Matthew Stables here. What sort of time can Stables put down tonight? He's had a fairly good run in that feature last week for a while. And that is him done. Pops himself up to P9.
Hadley Boyce gone P1 with a 12.09 too.
How is this? Josh Mertens out there in the sprint cars tonight. Oh boy!
There it is, folks. Straight up that gut.
Yeah, straight into it. We watch Mertens here. Goes P23. And I was looking for your name in the lineup there, Jamie. Safer for everyone if you weren't there tonight, or hopefully our voice levels are all about even too with the game. If they're not, let us know. I can adjust one of us if need be, and keep me informed with what you want to do for a prediction as we head towards the feature race. Get a prediction in the chat. Maybe yellows. Something new maybe. Let us know.
About 20 of them.
About 20 you reckon?
In the first heat.
Kempy, as with always on the dirt, we get straight into it. It's going to be heat race number 1. We'll get your grids up on screen. Out of row number 1, it's going to be Damon McDonald. Lining up next to him, it'll be Devon Stove. Go back to row 2, it'll be Tom Bowers and Hadley Boyce. Row number 3, we'll see Jacob Bork and Chris Elson. And out of the final row for heat race number 1, it'll be Darren Lognan and Anthony Robertson. Get up, A-Rob. See what he's got in that Brad Sweet borrowed car tonight here at Lanier.
Oh, fair enough, Jamie.
We'll get some graphics up for you. So we get into heat race number 1. Damon McDonald in that 666. Looking to lead them out. Devon Stove to his outside, first appearance for the Sprint Car Series, I believe, for Devon tonight, as he starts with some magic tricks out of grid number 2.
Get up the magic tricks.
And Hadley Boyce right in behind. So let's go. He wants to get into it. Safety car still on the track. Magic tricks in the chat, you better believe it.
How long do you reckon it'll be before we see a lid skid?
Oh, surely that'll come possibly in the B main. Hopefully there's only one tonight. We'll see what happens there. But about to go racing. And McDonald, that Chariots of Thunder front wing car, out to a great start. Devon Stove sits in behind, is going to look for a way past. Oh, bit of contact. And who
Look
was
at that?
Someone up high into the fence. Chris Elson.
Holy shit.
It's going to be top 4. That'll transfer Kempy. So currently, oh, contact, boys.
Fucking hell, what's going on with Devon? Has he got like a Big Mac tied to his ass and everyone's just trying to chomp it or something?
He's got a bit of target on the back of it. His voice looks to work his way back into that transfer spot. Now racing up against... Oh, Jesus. Oh, hang on, I'll change this. I'll get with it in a minute. Tom Bowers in the 82. It's Bowers.
Fastest lap? No. Bork with the fastest lap.
Bowers, for some reason, coming up as 4, but is number 82, I believe. So it's all sorts of confusion tonight. Early stages here for round 3 of the Sprint Car Championship. We're 7 laps in already. Jacob Bork out to the front from McDonald. Stove looking for a way round the outside. Looks like he's going to get it done this time by. So all of a sudden McDonald shuffled back to P3. And he's going to have Bowers on him in no time. Hadley Boyce looking for a way into the feature race with the top 4 transfer, but Bowers and McDonald holding down those positions at the moment. Stove.
Lap car in the fray.
Looking to come back on race leader. White flag up the inside of Bork. Jacob back round the outside, contact, but Stove's got to get it done. And Hadley Boyce is going to get a transfer. McDonald. It all went wrong late in that one.
We need to get Devon in a stock car. That's fucking magnificent. Turning right on the finish line. Now that's what I'm talking about.
We'll get those results up on screen, hopefully. There it is. Confirmation, the top 4 transferring through to the A main. The rest, I dare say, should be a 1B main tonight. Otherwise, we're looking down the tracks of 2 6-car B mains. Nobody wants to watch that. We'll get the grids up. Kempy. Race number 2. It's going to be Caleb Beecroft leading them out with Alec Inslee to his outside. Out of row number 2, it'll be Steve Duff and Ayrton Smith, and I tell you, this heat already looking stacked. Go back to row 3, it'll be Hayden Guptill and Keanu Ware. Out of row 4, it'll be Nico Pinkerton and that man Josh Mertens, who I believe possibly having his first run in the dirt. Stu Russell in the chat, mate. Where is he? Somewhere around the world. Have you left NZ yet, Stu? Can you confirm? Beecroft about to get things underway. Heat race number 2.
I tell you, I'm going to put my money on Josh Mertens in this one, just because his last name's Mertens. Because if he can drive that damn thing like that Andrew Mertens bloke could kick a rugby ball when he played for the Crusaders, we're in for a show.
Here we go. Underway, heat race number 2. Beecroft gets a good jump. Duff moves up to second. The pressure from Inslee. Duff down the bottom. He's going to look for the race lead. Couldn't get it done this time by. It is Duff now. Beecroft, what a battle for the lead, Kempy.
This is wicked.
Beecroft, slider back into the front from Duff. Duff returns serve. back into the race lead. Beecroft now returns fire. Alec Inslee now looking for a run around the top. Eden Smith, he's in amongst it too. What a race. Heat race number 2. It is all on.
Look at him, chucking it in like a gangbang at Wendy's on a Saturday night.
How did they not make contact there? Alec Inslee.
That's impressive, ain't it?
Smith now falls back. Duff with the quickest lap of the race. And getting a bit of a gap out front, out to half a second from Beecroft. Smith now looking for a way past to move into second. Remember, top 4 transfers so far, these cars all but locked in. A couple to go in this one next time by, but Duff comfortable out front. Your race here. Oh, contact to Inslee. Commentator's curse, turns it round. Guptill now moves into the last. Straight transfer to the main. Keanu Ware looking to track him down, but it is Steve Duff out front, going to get the white flag this time by.
He's gone.
For the race leader. Beecroft back in second comfortably at the moment from Ayrton. Will Ayrton throw something at him? Not close enough. Duff gets it done. Beecroft home in second. Smith home third. And Guptill will grab that last transfer spot. Alec Inslee.
He'll be dark on it.
In the end, brings it home. P7 from what was a transfer spot. So confirmation on your screens there. Steve Duff gets it done from Beecroft, and Ayrton Smith and Hayden Guptill take those transfer spots. And just like that, heat 3 lining up on the track. We'll get your grids up for this one. Off the front row, it's going to be Lachlan Grant and Matthew Stables. Out of row 2, we'll see Jack Gronwald and Sean Stevens. Out of row 3, Brendan Partridge lines up next to Craig Silvey. And the final row of the field for the third heat, it'll be Dylan Cook lining up next to Scott Murrell.
Oh, Stu's in the middle of the world somewhere.
Middle of the world, how good, on his way to America for a bit of Speedway and NASCAR action.
I'll tell you what, to top it off from Stu, since he's such a top bloke, if he could give us an Up the Raiders, that'd just be great.
Oh, unlikely, here we go. Safety car down to the infield. And we'll be in the hands of Lachlan Grant and Matthew Stables to get us underway for the final heat race of the night. Top 4 transfer through to the A main rest. I'm going to call it, Kempy, with say 1. B main.
I think you might be on the money.
Green flag in the air, underway. Final heat race of the night. Lachlan Grant, a brilliant start. He gets a big slider from Stevens. Puts himself up into third place position. Jack Gronwald, almost contact between the two. And like the last heat, early stages, it is all on. Looks like it's going to be a 4-car battle for the last transfer as Lachlan Grant slowly getting reeled in by P2, Jack Gronwald. And all of a sudden, 4-car battle. Oh, Stevens looked to the inside of race leader Grant this time. He's got to get it done. Moves into the race lead. Jack Gronwald is on a flyer too. Moves into P2 temporarily. Grant building momentum up on the high line. What a heat race. So far, Silby looking like the top four settled in. Brendan Partridge has fallen off the pace a little bit. And all of a sudden, Lachlan Grant went from the lead, now back to P4. A battle for the lead. Groenwald looking for the inside of Stevens. Couldn't get it done that time. But this is what we have come to see. Brilliant racing from these guys so far. Hopefully they can keep it up through the feature race. But Groenwald and Stevens having a hell of a battle for the race lead at the moment. White flag in the air. Groenwald, Stevens, who's it gonna be?
The slider.
Stevens, is he gonna look? Oh, not quite close enough. Groenwald gets it done from Stevens. Silby will get P3 and Lachlan Grant will be your final transfer through to the A main.
B party just missing out.
Yeah, so he'll be up the front somewhere of that B main, and what are we going to have for that one, Kempy? Possibly 10 out of 12 cars transferring.
That's going to be a scrap, ain't it? It's going to be a howler.
So they are lining up already for the B main. We'll get your grids up. Somehow he's got it right. Here we go, row 1. Oh, 8, so 20 car field. Okay, that's interesting because the info on iRacing said something else. Out of row 1 it'll be Darren Lognan and Keanu Ware. Out of row 2 it'll be Brendan Partridge and Anthony Robertson. Out of row number 3 we'll see Nico Pinkerton and Dylan Cook. Row 4 it'll be Damon McDonald and Alec Inslee. Watch for him to have a charge to the front. Scott Murrell and Chris Elson will line up on the 5th row. Go back to our final row. It'll be Josh Mertens and Matthew Stables. So still a bit of pace in this one.
Yeah.
This is A-Rob, my favourite Arab. Yeah, good. Here we go. Field lining up. So 20 car field for the feature race. 8 transferring. We'll say goodbye to 4 cars. Who's it gonna be?
Is anyone able to get in there and let A-Rob know that there's a sale on at Bed Bath and Beyond? He'll be able to get a new towel for his lid. Since he's Jamie's favourite Arab, to sale going, he'll be into it like a rocket.
Well, here we go, underway in the B main. Keanu Ware, Darren Lognan out front. I tell you what, cars absolutely everywhere and behind. What a battle, A-Rob trying to hang on to a transfer spot at the moment. Oh, almost contact with him and Nico Pinkerton, and Pinkerton's rounded a car over.
Holy shit!
It did not take long. That was Matthew Stables, whose car somehow grabs the wing back and puts it straight back on top of the car, and we stay green, Kempy. I thought we were going to go yellow, but
surely
still green. Inslee, meantime, into the race lead from Brendan Partridge. Partridge has come out of nowhere to get into second. Keanu Ware now back into third. Alec Inslee goes quickest lap of the race at 12.611. The battle on back here between McDonald, Lognan and the... Who else have we got in there? The 54 of Michael Pickens.
No, he'd be 10 laps up by now.
Make it Keanu Ware. We'll get with it eventually. Looking for the final transfer spot at the moment. It's going to be Mertens. Stables will try and find him down the bottom. Heavy damage to that car. Dylan Cook down pit lane along with Pinkerton and Chris Elson. So at the moment, Mertens will be through. Well, I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. Just see what happens.
Frames, I reckon you need about 200 frames. About 65 gallons of fuel.
Here we go, this battle here for second, laps counting down in the B main. Keanu Ware, Brendan Partridge going at it. Add McDonald into the fray as well. He moves now up into P2 in the race. A-Rob back at 6, looking like he's going to transfer. Scott Murrell as well, and Josh Mertens. They all just need to finish the race from here. And they will line up into tonight's A main, but it is Alec Inslee out front and looking comfortable. Got that sprint car dialed in this week. He's going to be starting from 13th for the A main. A bit of work to do.
He's capable of doing it though.
Absolutely, we've seen it, how he drove the midget. Let's see if we can get as comfortable in the sprint cars. It's white flag in the air for Inslee. McDonald in behind, check it out now. And I tell you what, A-Rob's worked his way up to 4th.
It's a good effort.
Brings it home P4.
Merton's up to 6th from the back of the field.
Yeah, so a couple of cars falling by the wayside. But your top 8 transfer through to the A main. So after A-Rob dropped through the field a little bit, managed to fight his way back in. And now we should have a bit of a warm-up, which will give me time, Kempy, to get this prediction in the chat for the feature.
Who's coming in for a chat with us? Surely someone wants to come and talk smack with us in the combox.
Well, cars at the moment on track, running it in a bit more. How long shall I give you?
How long's a piece of string?
Yeah.
When we're looking at
I'll
it,
give you 2 minutes to get your predictions in for the A main. How many yellows are we going to see tonight?
Too many.
Too many?
Yeah.
Too many, you reckon, eh?
I'm gonna go 3 to 4. There we go. I'm gonna have a bit of faith in these fellas tonight, you know?
Yeah, there you go. I was going to put a prediction in, but I can't, so...
Why not?
Bloody robbed, I tell you.
What a scam that is!
Yeah, you're not wrong. So you got about just over 1.5 minutes to get your predictions in the Twitch chat right now. If you're currently watching on Facebook or YouTube, there's THD_Brad on Twitch. If you're watching for the first time, make sure you click that follow button. It's free to do so, and it helps us. So hit that follow button, turn the notifications on. You'll be notified when we go live next. Course that will be Sunday for the final round of 8, final race for the round of 8 for the Virtual Racing Aotearoa Xfinity Series. Final week, and we get into the top 4 for that, so people will be making their moves this week, and I believe we head to Homestead, Miami for that race. So tune in for that one, 8 o'clock Sunday night. The green flag will drop for the big race. So drivers out there at the moment just wearing this track in. Should see some nice sliders come feature time, Kempy.
Yeah, it should be a howler. Are you racing Sunday night, Jamie? It's a massive
Cheers for the
fire
fire.
right on the fence.
Oh, Guptill. And Inslee. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that wing might come in handy, eh?
Yeah, I'll get the fluid out. Good. Make sure you fill up the tanker with some Ivan's ooze.
Oh boy. And of course, Monday night. Mate, how good is Monday night going to be? A huge field of cars.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm scared at the same time.
Round one of that Porsche Carrera Cup Championship. And I hear entries pushing over that half century. So, mate, how good is it going to be? Fully
Welcome in, Carl.
Carl, how are we? So time ticks down in this warm-up. Hopefully we can, 50 plus. How good.
Are we splitting servers, or is it all on one hit?
Put them out there, mate, I say. Send it.
Is it going to piss them with rain mid-race?
I was just going to say, make it rain from the start, from the get-go.
Oh, shit. You're really trying to stuff me up here, aren't you?
Mate, it'll all be about, obviously, a field that big. Patience, taking your time.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be... Tell you, if I have to start off the back of the field in a field that big, you're going to have Kempy's catastrophes up all night. That's all everyone's going to see.
Yeah, that's all right. Oh, how good. Yeah, survival.
That's going to be hard work, eh? Qualifying will be the key each week to those races.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, if it was me, I'd probably just be happy starting off the back and let everything happen in front of me and try and pit my way through, but that's easier said than done.
It rained last night, Jamie, that's why. Bit of rain going on, you know?
So here we go. Field gridding up for the A main tonight. We'll get your grids up. Hopefully we get enough time to get through them all. Starting off the front row for the 35 lap feature race tonight, it's going to be Devon Stove lining up next to Steve Duff. Out of row number 2, it's going to be Jack Broenwald lining up next to Jacob Bork. Out of row 3, Caleb Beecroft and Sean Stevens. Go back to row number 4, it'll be Tom Bowers and Ayrton Smith. Row 5, Craig Silby will line up next to Hadley Boyce. We go back to row number 6, it'll be Hayden Guptill and Lachlan Grant. Go back to row 7, Alec Inslee and Damon McDonald. Out of row 8, it'll be Keanu Ware and A-Rob. Out of row 9, Darren Lognan and Josh Mertens. And a final row for the feature race, it'll be Brendan Partridge lining up next to Matthew Stables. And well, Kempy, heat's done, B main done. Now
the big dance.
It is time to party. 35 laps your distance. Devon Stove. I'm fairly certain first round of the season. And he's starting out of grid number 1.
How?
In the feature
What's the
race.
secret?
Well, let's see what he can do from here. No,
I didn't notice the fog from the back of the field 2 laps down.
Here we go, green flag in the air, Devon Stove. Oh, he had a bit of a shock and contact early between him and Gronwald, and Steve Duff moves into the race lead. Jacob Bork up on the high line, and look at that, we got him 3-4 wide. It's what we came to see, a great start so far. Beecroft in a sandwich there between Ayrton Smith and Stevens. This right here is on. Jacob Bork. Look at Groenewald getting that run up on the high line. Bork currently in 4th. Battle out the front meantime. Stove got himself back into it. Sits behind Duff. Looking for a way past.
Xavier didn't turn up tonight, Carl. He thought he better let someone have a chance to win something, so he parked it up.
Fair call. Here goes Duff now to the high line. Looking for the momentum to get past the 80 of Stove. But Stove and Ayrton Smith just rolling the bottom, doing a great job. But that top line, no doubt, will come to Steve Duff as the race goes on. Looking for some momentum, gets to the middle of the track. And Ayrton Smith now in a battle. A 3-way battle going on between the Iridium drivers. Oh, contact between Smith and Stove. Unsettles the car.
With the stiffy.
Tell you what, this battle is on in the background too. Silby, Groenewald, Stevens, Hadley Boyce working now up to P9.
Tell you, if I was Devon, I would have been putting him through the fence for that. Scratching up the fucking side pods and the paintwork like that. It's unacceptable.
Looks like Stove starting to close back in on Smith, just keeping an eye on those margins as we see this battle further back through the field. Jack Groenewald looking to get a run on Stevens at the moment. This for 6th and 7th in the race. Battle in front, Sylvie and Bork going at it for 4th and 5th, but that race still out front. Smith and Duff. Smith just loves that bottom line, I tell you. Okay, Kmart in the chat. Steve Duff now.
Get up the warehouse.
Getting a bit of a gap. Back to Ayrton Smith. Stove. What can he do? He currently sits P3. Jacob Bork losing touch with this 3-way battle out front. Running through the slick there. You saw it. Sylvie's going to get a run and put himself possibly into 4th. Will he have anything for these leaders? So far,
Inslee's not up further. Yeah, what's going on? You cursed it. We're going to get a yellow now, you dumbass.
Well, Inslee's up to 9th, so he's doing a good job. Currently sits P9 and that's 71. A-Rob back here fighting with Lognan at the moment. Still Duff leads the way, 17 laps into this feature race. Jacob Bork still holding down that 4th, but him and Sylvie going at it at the moment. Sylvie trying to get a run round the top.
If we get through this without a yellow, it's a modern miracle.
You came for
true story.
You came for Lidskins, Kempy. Are we gonna get any? That is the
question. I want a fucking refund on my ticket if we don't get a Lidskin.
Oh boy, here we go. Groenewald now to the high line. Inslee in front of him. Bowers to the bottom. These guys racing for 7th, 8th and 9th at the moment. But out front it is still Duff. Oh, slide job here from Inslee. Is he gonna get him? Beautiful job from Inslee, gets the slider done.
Big Pop's on fire tonight.
Bowers looks to fight back. Is he using his RC controller? High chance. As here goes Stevens looking for a way. Past the 6 of Bork. Can he get there? Status quo at the moment. Looks like Mertens is a DNF. Unsure what has happened. But we have a caution.
Oh, I told you it was coming at some stage.
Try and pick up.
Is that the Mertens situation that's caused the yellow?
I think it's A-Rob.
Oh, he's gone done it.
A-Rob having a moment out there. We'll try and
You know what it is? Bed Bath and Beyond shut, and he got there late.
You reckon?
Yeah, that's what it is. He's throwing his toys out of the cot.
Let's see if this is... Oh, holy smoke!
Wow,
That's
it meant to be
Groenewald.
Linskin.
That was Groenewald.
That's what we've come to see.
So there is your Lidskid, Kempy. We'll wind it back and
Yeah.
see what has gone wrong here. The 84. A massive rollover. He's done it himself, has he? Oh, just clips. Oh, got smoked by Beecroft, and that is a big one.
I tell you, someone knows this bloke. Buy him a box of piss, because that was fucking spectacular.
That was huge. That was
Oh,
a big
that's
rollover for Groenewald. I tell you what, let him go. Let him finish the race wingless.
Yeah, send it. Just
Oh,
back
good.
it in, son.
I believe he's still out there, Kempy. Oh, new wing on board, so quick repairs
Look at that.
done.
That's night complete. I don't care what happens from now on. We got our Linskin, and it was fabulous.
We're back underway as Groenewald gets back out on the track, so green flag back, racing. Duff leads them out. Ayrton Smith to second. Stevens is going to throw everything here at Stove, try and get on the podium. Look for
Inslee's on a
too.
flyer around the top.
Yeah. And Silby's there as well. So 10 to go in the feature race. Only one caution so far. Duff leading the way. Has Smith got anything for him? That is the question. Devon Stove still sits in third for the meantime. Pressure though from Stevens. And that's 6 again, just trying to work something up high as Inslee comes through the middle up to 6 now. You can make him up there as one of the biggest movers. Stables
What a
is
drive.
on a run at the moment as well, up 10. He is in P11, rolling the bottom.
Well, Kmart wants to see someone get straight lined.
Want to see some off the ends. It is Duff. Here goes Smith. Having a big look. Is that Beecroft going a lap down? It is. Caleb Beecroft just goes down a lap now. Inslee up to 5th on a charge.
What a weapon.
I don't think he's going to be able to get to these guys out front. There's Beecroft, he's still sending it. He does not mind at all that he's lap traffic. Just keep it up it. But Ayrton Smith, 5 to go, Kempy, only one caution. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. These fellas have sorted their shit out for a change.
Tom Cruise, no
Best
doubt about
NASCAR
it.
driver of all time.
No doubt about it. Duff, he's only got 3 to go in the feature race, round 3. The Virtual Racing Aotearoa Sprint Car Championship, and Ayrton Smith trying to work something up high in the closing stages. 2 to go. Devon Stove still sits P3.
What a drive from Devon.
And
Seriously.
Sean Stevens is 4th at the moment, so this is going to be how they finish, I dare say it. 1 to go. White in the air for Duff. Checkered flag this time by, gets it done. At Lanier, Ayrton Smith brings it home second. And to round out that Iridium top 3, it'll be Devon Stove.
Fast step of the race as well.
Yeah, he was on fire. A great run, but Steve Duff, he had all the answers tonight here at Lanier, gets it done. So they line up on the front straight.
Who's going to do some donuts?
Oh, look, these guys got reverse. How good.
That's a scam. Nah, it's fake. There's no jets, it's fake.
Oh, I thought we were commentating the real thing then. Oh, here we go, Partridge. He looped
Big
around
party.
for you. Hadley boys.
We've got a bit of breakdancing, old Ray Guns in the house.
Oh no, for pick and sack. There we go, your results up on screen. Iridium Sim Sports podium clean out there. The top three, Duff, Smith and Stove, get it done. Alec
Definitely got the
Inslee,
traction control on.
Alec Inslee, how good was that charge from him up to fifth?
Yeah, it's a hell of a
Stevens
drive.
just missing out on a podium tonight. Go to that second page, rounding out that field. Keanu Ware, 35 laps. Didn't get a lap in. Josh Mertens, another early retirement. Dayrob, home 14th. Part-time driver. So we'll see if any of these guys...
We've got all three of them sitting there waiting in the wings.
Bloody hell, yeah, we'll drag Devon in first. Get his thoughts on that one. Devon, mate, third place tonight, and I believe that's your first hit out for the season, isn't it?
Yep. Decided to jump back in and do some racing.
I'll tell you what a run it was. Started off the front row, but ultimately Duff and Smith just had a bit too much pace for you to bring it home third. You got to be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I kind of felt like it didn't belong up there, trying to be fair. But made it work. It was pretty one lane on the track, so once you got like on a bit of a run, just held the bottom and it was alright.
Just kept the momentum going and brought it home. Well, hey, third place on your first night out. Let's see what you can do on your second night out. We'll look to see you up on the podium again, surely.
Yeah, we can hope, but
Yeah.
we might
Win it next week.
No
have
pressure.
used that all up in the first race.
Yeah, too right. Well, Devon, you wanted to thank any of your sponsors, or you want to leave that up to the final man, or?
I'll leave that up to the other boys.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. For
Okay,
listening.
no worries. Cheers, Devon.
Cheers.
Okay, thoughts from Devon Stove, third place man home tonight. We'll get our second place finisher in here, Ayrton Smith. Ayrton, mate, good run tonight. Looked to be rolling the bottom at the start of that feature race and eventually had a crack up the top there, but just couldn't quite get to the back of Steve, but still second place finish and a clean sweep for Iridium on the podium tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely a good result for the boys. Felt like we had the top sort of working after that restart, and then just kind of got a little bit lost for time getting around Beecroft, and Steve had met enough of a gap that wasn't going to get closed really.
Yeah, but another impressive performance from yourself in the series, and keep collecting those points, because end of the day, that's what it all goes towards, 10-week series. So, mate, good place, good second tonight, and we'll see how you get on next week.
Yeah, appreciate that. Obviously, cheers to the Iridium boys. Awesome to see us all on the podium tonight. If you're going to be up there with anyone who wants to be your own team, and obviously Steve making all our setups, does a wicked job of them. Then SimShed TV, Smith Tech Fabrications, Matchy, Watson Co, Concat, 452, Exodus Designs, and Sharp Apparel. And you boys putting on the stream and everyone for turning up racing.
Yeah, awesome. Well, cheers for coming in for a chat, Ayrton, and congrats again on that second place finish tonight.
Cheers to that. Catch you, bro.
All right, there you go. Thoughts from Ayrton. We'll now drag in feature race winner tonight, Steve Duff. Mate, great run out front tonight. Managed to just keep that lead in the end from your teammates and lead the way to a 1-2-3 finish.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with that. I was keeping an eye on the relative for the last few laps. I know Ayrton likes to go up top, so if he was going to make that work, I was watching the relative and I'd go up there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, didn't have the right amount of laps for it.
Yeah, too right. But hey, still an impressive run for yourself, getting it done. Of course, on the podium last week as well, so points all counting towards the championship at the end of the season. So keep that momentum up as we head into another week next week.
Yeah, hopefully good luck keeps happening and yeah, we finish strong next week.
Yeah, too right. Well, while you're in here, quick shout out to any of your sponsors or anyone else you wanted to thank.
Yeah, thanks to the Iridium boys, Ayrton, Hadley, for helping me test, and our sponsors, Smith Tech Fabrications, Tomcat, Archie, Highline, Spouting and Fascia, Watson Co Electrical, 452, Stimshed Broadcasting, and Ignitis Design.
Awesome. Well, congrats on the win tonight, Steve. And like I say, mate, hopefully next week you can keep that run going. And cheers for coming in for a chat.
No worries, thank you.
Cheers. Well, Kempy, mate, how good? 49 minutes in, mate, and it's all wrapped up here at Lanier. Time to...
That was pretty quick.
Yeah, and hey, look, one caution tonight. Nobody picked that in the chat, but is what it is.
Got a bit of a trend going recently, with shit happening quick.
Yeah.
Because my race last night ended about as quick as this one tonight, so, you know,
love it.
better get rid of that shit.
Yeah, too right. Well, cheers everyone for tuning in tonight. Cheers to the people who did follow and anyone that subbed tonight. We roll on for a couple of nights off now. No stream tomorrow night or Saturday night, but we will be back Sunday night. Carl Nedler in the house for another round of Xfinity playoff racing. Of course, the final race of the round of 8. So make sure you tune in for that one. Green flag set to drop at 8 PM. We should probably be live around 10 to 8, somewhere around there. But until then, have a good weekend, everyone. Cheers for tuning in, and we will catch you all